Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Minnesota Twins. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound in this one, Joe Ryan. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
All right, ready to get underway.
Leading off tonight
so
for
up
the
now
Cubs,
for Chicago, Nico Hoerner.
Nico Hoerner.
That catches the zone for a strike, and a new season is officially underway. And that is out of play. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Kyle Tucker stands in now and watches strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. In the dirt. Hoerner aboard here at first with nobody out. That one close, ruled the ball. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. At the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Swings through that.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong. And no one can get there. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Line to left, and that is that. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Shota Imanaga.
The left fielder.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. And before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Harrison Bader leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground, right side. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Now Correa up to hit. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here on opening day. And 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes Bader around third. He'll score in there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Correa leads off second with nobody out.
That missed. That's the ball. 2-1.
Inside, just missed.
3-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Count is full.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. On the ground to the left. Takes it himself out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Here's Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's to third. In plenty of time to first. That takes care of Buxton. Cody Clemens getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
1-1.
Got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on. Back in Minnesota. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Ryan back to work. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Got him. That is his third of the game. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
That's to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Runner on at
Happ.
first with 1 gone. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. The Happ Daddy. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a foul ball. Ground ball left side. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Ryan Jeffers.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Matt Wallner at the plate now. That's ball 1. This one in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Jeffers at second with nobody out. Now one missed.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two away.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Ty France in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's 1-1. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one not close, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. On to the third inning, and now the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner. Popped up. Wallner towards the line. Brings it in. 1 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's Nico Horner. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Nico Horner.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker measures 6 feet 4 inches. 210 pounds. A former first. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. A gigantic blast. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Twins. Harrison Bader.
The left fielder, Harrison Bader.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. On the inside corner for a strike. High fly ball out towards left center. Hat sizes this one up. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under it. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Royce Lewis. Grounded out his first time. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
And that one is inside ball one. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Buxton batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Just missed.
Inside. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Over to first, and he saved. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
2 outs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Tied up here in the early going.
2-1.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Move to first. Buxton back in there.
He beat it.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And we're back on to the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Foul ball there.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-2's the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And he deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Swanson digs in. He's 0 for 1. You talk about elite defensive players. Especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly, reached on an infield single his first time. Outside.
No, that's out.
And it's 1-0. And another
that's
ball.
Outside. Ball.
Swanson off of first with 2 away. And that one clips the corner. And it stays fair. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. And ball one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Hit in the air, right field. Walner under it. He's got it, and that's the third out. Bottom four, and now Ryan Jeffers.
The catcher.
Here's someone that loves playing at home, and who can blame him? His numbers are historically better, and he's already 1 for 1 out of the chute.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
The right fielder.
So digging in, Matt Wallner worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now here is Brooks Lee.
Ball, that's down.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you were anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now it's going to be Ty France. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and misses, and that's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Kelly to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back at target field, now Nico Horner. Ryan back to work. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered in this game.
Kyle Tucker.
Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
France. And he's out on the tag. 2 down, base is empty. Sayas. Suzuki now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on here on opening day. Late on that fastball.
1-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back in Minnesota. Now the left fielder, Harrison Bader. There's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Curve in the dirt.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. And here comes Carlos Correa.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And a base hit up the middle.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Lewis in the box now. Takes strike one. That one's in there. And the count is 0-2. Strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Fielder, number 25.
Byron Buxton digs in now. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one. Correa, the runner at first with 2 gone. Shota picks over. Correa dives back in. That one the other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bader should have it. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Dansby Swanson stands in. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. 1 down, base is empty. That one's in there. And now it's even 1-1. That's in there.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next,
Michael Busch, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's a hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that'll do it. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of
twin,
the sixth
the
inning.
second
Here's the
baseman,
second baseman, Cody Clemens.
Clemens.
Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Definitely
no
a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Next pitch
Ball.
misses. 2-1. Inside
No, that's the
just
ball.
missed.
3-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down looking.
Smalls.
And next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Nate Pearson.
Still a lot of game
Now
left,
pitching
and this
for
game could
Chicago.
go either way. So
Number
this is a big
56.
opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And downstairs,
that's low.
Pearson. In his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
1-2's the count.
Good eye
No,
on that
that's down.
spot.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Killing me, Smalls.
Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit. A walk, and he's also single. Look out!
That hit him.
And it
Take the
hit him.
base.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Brooks Lee, the next twin up to hit. Slider
All
right
right,
there.
But with the tying run at first base, he's
No
looking
ball,
for
one
something
strike.
he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That one fouled off. In the dirt. Two outs. Runner takes off. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. In the dirt, blocked. With the tying run on at first, here in the bottom of the 6th.
Counts full.
Squirts away a little bit. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. New inning getting
Now
started.
pitching
So
for
up
the
now for
Twins,
Chicago, Ian Happ.
Number 66, Jorge Alcala.
And that one in the air center field. Buxton moves under it. Makes the grab. And there's one down. Turner climbs in on that right side. Swing and a ground ball. And a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a ball popped up. Clemens puts it away for the out. 2 away now. And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. This one in the dirt. Turner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Towards first. Over to Correa. And that will end the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, Ty France. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Daniel Palencia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one's in there, and that's strike 2. That one missing inside.
That's a really good take.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now Bader up to the plate. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. That's inside.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Correa in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
On the ground, Swanson slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Target Field, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Alcala back to work. That one down the line, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. No, that's out.
And a good eye there.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one just misses. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Pete Crow. Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
Now pitching for the Twins, Number 54.
And he lays down a bunt. And it goes just foul. Ball one
No,
there.
that missed. 1-1.
And strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Jeffers collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now so they turn things over to the righty, Ryan Brazier.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
1-0.
Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Digging in, Byron Buxton. There's a strike. Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a
1-2.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Clemens.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Reaching for it and breaks it in. Back in Minnesota, all set to start the 9th. In this one. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Cubs.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly.
Now pitching for the Twins.
In there, and it's 0-1. Duran in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now Ian Happ. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the dirt, but kept close. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's down and in.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. Turner tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
1 and 2. The count.
And that one is inside. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he held up. Bush at second. Kelly at first. One gone. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swung on. Belted. Buxton pulls it down, and there's two gone. So here's Horner now. Little chopper rolls foul. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. On to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ball. Drew Pomeranz comes out trying to close it out.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Strike on the inside corner. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallmer. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Brooks Lee getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
They're down to their final strike.
All right, there's number 8. 1 away.
That one missed.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Shota with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final score here today, 2-1. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Here's Nico Horner.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Ripped on a line. Carroll snags it, and there's one down. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Throws to first. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Two outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. King Tuck goes down on strikes. Back here in the desert and towing the slab, Justin Steele.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Geraldo Perdomo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Corbin Carroll in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ sizing this one up. And there's one down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Steele throws over. Perdomo back in on a dive.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Outside with a breaking ball. And a foul ball. Line drive, caught.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Josh Naylor, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hat makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Chase Field, top of the second, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Rodriguez back to work. That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Dansby Swanson stands in. This one in the air, center field. Dives for it, but it gets down for a knock. Man at first, and up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On the nailer, they got 2. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swinging a foul straight back. That smash towards center. Stretches out and hauls it in. Randall Grichuk now.
The center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
To third, Turner collects it. And a couple of quick outs. Now the catcher up to hit, Gabriel Moreno. And that one is inside, ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. That missed by a lot. 2-1. Second inning here, no score. Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. Out to short, Swanson. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ian Happ stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carroll hustling after it. Nabs it. One down. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Here's Justin Turner. That one catches the zone. Strike one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Turner, a guy with great back-to-ball skill. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here in the desert as we go to the last of the third. Here's Gurriel. And that one fouled off. Next offering is down low. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Killing me, Smalls.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs. Out to short. Swanson whips it across, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Chase Field as we go to the top of the fourth. Leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong. Bunted back towards the pitcher. Gets it to first. One up, one down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
Go get it out of the ocean.
He muscles that one out the opposite way. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grichuk settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. He's 0 for 1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swanson off of first with 2 away. Lifted in the air down the left side. Gurriel handles the chance. Bottom of the fourth, this is Corbin Carroll. Siggy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Just missed.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Fly ball center field. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman.
Here's Josh
number
Naylor.
22.
Fly to left his first time.
Naylor.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Just
Inside,
misses the
ball 1.
mark outside the zone. Center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And now Carson Kelly. Rodriguez back to work. That to right. Carroll calls it in, and there's 1 away. Ian Happ up to hit. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the
Cubs
count.
made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Tosses to first, and there are 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Justin Turner. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. This to third, and that's just foul. There's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
And that one is lifted in the air. Corrals it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Late swing fouled off. And that's off the outside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Curve in the dirt.
1 strike.
And fouled off. That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2. Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's ripped into the outfield. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter now, Randall Grichuk. And that one fouled off. Suarez stands at second with no outs. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And there's 1 away. Gabriel Moreno will hit next.
14.
Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Moreno.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And it is 2-1. Fought off foul. Struck him out
Killing me,
looking.
Smalls.
Up next,
Here's
for the
Lourdes Gurriel
Diamondbacks, the
Jr.
left
Struck
fielder,
out swinging
Lourdes
his first time.
Gurriel.
And that's
Inside,
off
ball
the
1.
inside edge. And that is ball 1. just off the inside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
In for a strike, and a count 2-1. Gurriel gets a piece.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Top of the 6th inning. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 40, Bryce Jarvis.
Swing and a miss. Jarvis. In his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Down the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ball 1.
And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The right fielder, number 30,
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Tucker, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's in there at the knees. And that's downstairs and outside. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. To the right side, Marte. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th. And now the DH, number 13. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's 1 away. Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. The switch hitter batting right. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. In time to
He's
Bush.
out.
That's the second out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
To the right side, Horner. Tosses to first. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Just
Oh,
off
that
the
pitch is
outside
out.
edge. And the count even 1-1. Tapped softly on the ground. Toss to Naylor. And Swanson is set down. So up next, Michael Bush. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball right side. The tag, and he's out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it's into the gap.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next to hit, Ian Happ.
Ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Foul ball there. Kelly leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in the desert, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Ketel Marte.
Marte.
Fouled off. He was late.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Bush. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's Josh Naylor.
Number 22. Josh Naylor.
High fly ball out into left center field. Crow Armstrong makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next
No
pitch.
strike.
Suarez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This
1-1.
pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Good eye in that spot. Pitches in the dirt, and now 3-2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. Daniel Palencia.
He's hitting for the Diamondbacks. Number 31, Jake McCarthy.
Swing at a ground ball. Throws to first in time. Inning over. Back here at Chase Field, we're at the top of the 8th. Justin Turner now.
Justin Turner. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 67.
Grounds one to short. Perdomo. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Check swing went around. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Back foot slider struck him out. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job.
Ryan Brazier gets the call from the pen.
He's shooting for the Diamondbacks, number 26, Payman Smith.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next pitch misses inside. And the count now even up.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Throw the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Geraldo Perdomo digs in now. On the ground to short, could be 2. To Horner at second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Number 63, Justin.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. So now here's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Yeah, that's fouled off. Martinez, in his second season, he features a sinker, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing. Check swing went around. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That one came in at 99. 2 down, bases empty. Dansby Swanson getting ready to hit. And a foul ball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
0-2.
And that's a strikeout looking. And he's back here in the desert. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 45, Drew Pomeranz.
That's to third, Turner. Throws across the diamond, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1.
And ball one.
That's inside.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. They get the out on Marte.
The first baseman,
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And that is out of play. Pomeranz is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Steele with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Bringing me back to life.
Mookie Betts will get us started.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
The pitch. And that's through there for a strike. And the home opener is underway. And that one almost hit him.
Two.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Puts it away for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 outs, base is empty. And he grounds one back up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. And Hernandez is out. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's caught for the out. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ball.
And he chases that one. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the DH for the Cubs. Seiya Suzuki.
Outside.
Just missed. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. 2 outs.
Ball, that's in.
And there's the automatic. Started at the 3-1. Now a check. And down to first we go. Did not go.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Pete Crow Armstrong now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one pushed to the left and foul. Suzuki off of first with 2 away. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't. Second inning. Set to go. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Boyd back to work. Fouled off down the right side. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
Full.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Freddie Freeman now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first. Outside low. And that's ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little.
Corner. Off balance speed. There's one. Relay to first. Double play. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. Here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Swanson digs in. Ball one, no strikes. On the ground to short, Betts. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Michael Busch, the next cut to hit.
Michael Busch.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
0-2.
Ball one there.
Ball.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. One out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Cut out and missed, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Carson Kelly, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Fights that one away and the count remains 0-2. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Close but called the ball. 1-2 the count.
1-2.
And that's down and away.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Cuts and misses. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And yes, he offered at it. Lifted in the air, out to left. Hat moving under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here comes Max Muncy.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Mookie digs in here. 0 for 1 so far. The shortstop takes the ball. Betts in his 11th season, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. A little bit low.
Nope, ball.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And Mookie leaves the yard. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. Fouled off left side. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tucker makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the inning. Ian Happ up to hit.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Clips the corner. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
That one missed. Swing and a miss. In the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2
Just
strikes.
not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that one upstairs. Next pitch is downstairs.
Count is full.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So now Turner in on that right side. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a
That's
ball.
a ball. 1-1.
This to third. Muncy sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. So here's Horner now. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Going to count 1-2. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. Got it. 3 up, 3 down. On to the 4th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. This one popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch. 1 away. Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
Edman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ in position and makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of 4. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. First pitch swinging.
You know, these Cubs
0-1.
just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, right side, Edman. And Tucker is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Suzuki now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
No balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Number 4.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Kelly just threw that fastball
0-2.
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Check swing, and that's a ball. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends. Ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. And there's a fly ball deep right field. This looks like extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That's a
Andy
Ryan Brazier on the pitch here.
Now
still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And that's down and away.
2-0.
There's the strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Max Muncy. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. They get the out on Muncy. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Mookie now. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Swing and a miss. You know, these Cubs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So digging in, Michael Busch. Ground ball right side, Edman. Over to first. Got him. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Check swing. Went around. And that's strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus.
That ends the inning. So we take a break. And we're back. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Brazier back to work. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 3-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And they'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. He's in there.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs. Daniel Palencia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 4. Here is Freddie Freeman.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He is singled, and he is flied to left. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Snags it for the second out. So man aboard. Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Conforto goes 5 feet 11 inches, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. In the dirt. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Just missed.
No, that missed. That's
that was
ball.
Absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 out. And next for him, new pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Porter Hodge.
Number 37, Porter.
And that one hammered way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. An absolute smash to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0. Muncy now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Horner over to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. And the batter will be Justin Turner. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Hernandez, drop step, going back. You can kiss it goodbye. And they're on the board. It's 7-1. So the lineup flips over. Here's Nico Horner. Check swing, no appeal. And it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Conforto makes the play. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. That's hard hit on the line. Pajes makes the grab, and that's the inning. Well, this game isn't very close. They turn things over to the southpaw, Jordan Wicks.
I think it's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. In the air to left center. Hat on the move. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes outside. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Will Smith to the plate. And that's in there at the knees. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because
runner on the go. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Nabs it, and that is that. Back here at the friendly confines, and here is Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 38, Kirby.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
Just
ball, that's
missed.
Down.
And that one is downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it, right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. If you're gonna get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Hernandez right there to make the grab. And there's 1 down. And now it's Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Suzuki at first, 1 gone. In the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for a strike 3.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Michael Bush. The next, Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Miguel Amaya, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. Now outside, 1-0. The Cubbies with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. That one pushed foul. Runner on the move. pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Tommy Edman at the plate. 1 for 3. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. He sends it out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-1. Popped in the air. Left field. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Up the middle, Swanson. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Miguel Amaya. Lifted in the air, right center field. Conforto on the move. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Inside, and it's 2-1. And that skips in the dirt. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field. A new pitcher in the game, Caleb Thielbar.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And that misses. 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That miss, that's a ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And the funky Muncie is stifled by the strikeout. Here's Mookie to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, tattooed and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 9-1. That one blasted deep to right. Ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. It's 10-1. The batter now will be Will Smith. That one hit to right. Tucker should have this one. Reaches for it, but it's foul.
That's a ball.
Outside low. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just
Tom Cosgrove gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like
One
a
ball,
tough
no
task
strike.
today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Freeman in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And it's even up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
1-1.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one ripped. This one looks like trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Smith coming home. He will score.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right
That's the ball.
there, it was perfectly executed. On
1-0.
time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Man on second, 2 down. That's to third. Turner to first. And that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. So up now for Chicago, Justin Turner.
Number 78, Ben Casparius.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
And a foul ball. The Dodgers up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Cubbies with only 1 out left. Here's Kyle Tucker. Close but called a ball. And that is ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
2-0.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That one fouled off. Just missed. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
This could end it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it. Ohtani with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about
you